It's week 1 of the NFL, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Seahawks and the Cowboys. Next on Madden NFL 23.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. And this, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. On second down, Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. A Cowboy first down there. Prescott to Gallup. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. About 3 yards there to the 27. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on third down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. To throw is Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And on 1st and goal, they decided to throw for it, but the coverage was excellent. And he kept holding the ball, hoping someone would shake free. Instead, he's hit and drop. And now, they're not even in the red zone anymore.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Here's Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But they took the shot, didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3. Psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater.
And the first possession isn't until the 2nd quarter, but what's nice about it, it's only down 3. So what you sell your team on is, look, 1 possession, 1 drive, we put it in the end zone. We're in the lead in this game. Let's go, guys.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Bridgewater now from the 50. And finding the tight end Hooper.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Bridgewater. He completes this to Russell Gage.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
To the air again with Bridgewater.
Completes it again to Gage.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Bridgewater now. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Teddy Bridgewater taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Seahawks have moved out in front.
Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They go to Elliott again. And he'll be brought brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. Right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call.
Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week one is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
First down, Prescott. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Prescott.
Got a man. It's Collins complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive.
They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Bridgewater to throw it. It's caught by Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And they're going to speed things up here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott.
He's got it to Collins, complete.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Nico Collins.
73 yards.
And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. Pass complete. On the crossing route, this is Hooper.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Bridgewater on 1st down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And that's Elliott, complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To the air again, Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Second half starts with a run by Gibson. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Bridgewater. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this week 1 contest. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, right back to Gibson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And now they're in the hurry-up. On second down, a run with Gibson. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Bridgewater's throw into the hands of Hooper. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Play action now. Bridgewater steps away.
This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Play fake. Bridgewater. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
To throw, Bridgewater.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And again, it's Bridgewater. And he comes back with one complete. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Devontae Smith
from 10 yards out.
And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score.
After allowing that last score, the defense knows they've got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
Slide for the PAT.
And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
A first down carry by Elliott. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, 38 yards.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. And finding the tight end, Hooper.
And they'll They'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
They go play action. Bridgewater. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff. Back now in Arlington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Austin Hooper from 4 yards out.
And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get first down, keep possession of the football.
And man open down the middle of the field. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. And it is good, and the lead will swell to 9. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
From the 6.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Quick slant here to Smith.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys will take over possession here up at the 44.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
40 yards on the ground for him so far.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Carry now for Elliott. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48 So from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down by 9. And time, a huge factor. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Pass caught by Hooper. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Elliott. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Dallas, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.